The following video contains spoilers for Persona 5 Royal. If you would like to not be spoiled, please click off this video. Enjoy. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Zeke here today, coming back to you with another episode of Persona 5 Royal. I cannot think today. In the last episode, story. And in today's episode, we're going to be investigating this strange palace's interior with Sumi and Pancakes, which both came back in the last episode. I don't know what's going on, but hey, we'll figure it out. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and share the video. It helps me out a lot. Also, make sure you join that Discord. Link is in the description below. You should join it. Dang, 3 revival beads? So they're being like super generous at this point. This place feels different than it did last time. That was a few months ago, wasn't it? There could have been a change of heart since then. You remember how far you went in last time? I think it was just beyond that door. That's where Senpai came to help me. I see. So you're only familiar with the area close to the entrance.
Let us depart.
I forget Akechi's voice, I'll be honest. Completely forget his voice. Is there any goodies up here?
Focus.
It's the only reason I'm coming up here. What's over there?
It's somewhere.
Where am I jumping? Okay. You gotta do it the cool way, right? There are so many people here. This is definitely different from the last time. Welcome and thank you for coming, patients. You will be guided to one of our specialty care facilities according to your individual desires. We will assist each and every one of you. Rest assured, everyone can become happy. Should you have any questions about the facilities, feel free to bring them to our staff members nearby. What a strange announcement. Become happy? What kind of place is this? I completely forget voices. I don't know why. My mind is just like blanking on voices right now.
Focus.
Okay. Again, pressures really don't matter. I don't know why I'm getting them. The door isn't locked. I wanted to make sure, so I believe we're gonna go, what, this way? Yep.
Those geysers. You aren't among those who desire salvation. Leave. You are unwanted intruders. Do not disturb our Lord's research. This world's salvation.
The language of a shadow is a hint into its ruler's ideology. This one sounds rather cultish, for example. Sorry, but we're going to pass through there now. We don't have the time to waste on peons like yourself.
Why do you willingly strive for self-suffering? Why are you reaching out to your own pain?
Yoshizawa-san, you can do this, right?
Yes, ready whenever.
It'll be too much trouble to go about this haphazardly. I'll provide the support. Look at this scum pile up. Fine by me. Time for a bloodbath.
So yeah, this fight is really just to get you used to Pancakes and Sumi.
It's been quite a while. Nothing gets me quite as excited as this.
Wow, it's pretty quiet.
Akechi-san!
Now, time to obliterate them.
Alright.
Yeah, he's very deadly if you haven't realized. Anyways, Pancakes has Curse and Almighty skills. He also has a couple very strong physical skills. We'll just use Gigan, which they block. Sumi has Bless in physical skills, which Pancakes does not have anymore, and they're weak to Bless. Pancakes is a little bit of everything, I guess. Sumi has Bless and physical. They're both really good Persona users. Personas are very good.
I think we handled that rather well, didn't we? Especially considering the last-minute arrangement of our team and all. Yoshizawa-san?
Yes. So that shadow, it said something about research, and also something about pain.
It mentioned salvation as well. All this seems to indicate that the palace's ruler is not in his or her right mind. Oh? I seem to have found a map to this place. Let's make good use of it.
So I've only shared pleasantries with Akechi-san. Would you say this is how he normally is? Like a ruthless sort of person? I see.
What say we save the idle chatter for later and keep moving? Unless teaming up with a ruthless sort of person is too much for you to handle.
Looks like we're busted.
Now, I will say, I've only gone through this palace once, and it's something else. The story writing is insane, and it's a very emotional go through. Okay, so these guys are blue. It's really polished too, like, it's something else. Oh, I'm talking a bit. Like, I guess I'll say now, if you haven't seen Third Semester before, it's a very, very well written, segment.
Really are this week?
They did a very, very good job with it.
The cognitive effects are weakening. There may be a safe room nearby.
Very good job. Now, with this palace, we're gonna be rocking, when time comes, we're gonna be rocking Sumi, Pancakes, and Haru, because Haru's got, like, no screen time. Everybody's Vocal Blade. But yeah, that's the party we're going to be doing for this run through. Though our friends are currently in a different mindset. And it's very confusing as to what's currently going on. But oh, wrong door. This door.
It's a safe room. Shall we take a rest?
But yeah, this is like, it's the new stuff, and again, I don't know if I said it before, but this is only my second time like ever going through this area, and it's like, it's something else. You guys will enjoy.
What?
That voice. Look. No way.
Everyone will be arriving soon. Mom, Grandma. Yes, she'll be here too. I'm sure she'll be here once she's able to calm down. Why? Why?
Dad? Why?
That was your father in the video just now, wasn't it, Yoshizawa-san? And the one he was speaking to.
Sumire, my younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa. I mentioned to you that I've lost a family member, right? But how was this video? I'm sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I've been getting this feeling like I need to remember something, but at the same time, I oughtn't remember it.
Can you still walk, Yoshizawa-san? Whatever it is that's happening, we have to keep going if we hope to learn more about it.
Yes, I'm all right. Let's go.
Hey. When was it that you said you became acquainted with Yoshizawa-san? I see. Anyway, let's move out. I suspect we still have a long way to go.
Also, I will say now too, if you're like sensitive to any sort of death related events or tragic related events or anything, like it's if you're like highly sensitive to it, I'm just gonna warn you now, you should probably not watch. It's something else. So it's like, you know, DDLC. If you, all those warnings before, you know, like if you're sensitive to that kind of thing, that's why. Just letting you know now. You should probably not watch. It's not like DDLC at all, but it's still highly tragic and very saddening. Like either way, you'll probably, if it's your first time, it's quite upsetting. Quite upsetting.
This place is enormous. What could this room be?
You seem to be in pain again. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that I can't stop thinking about that video we saw earlier.
You mean the one about Sumire-san?
Yes. Let's keep pushing. I need to find out why that was shown to me.
But yeah, it's a really good story. It's like P3, but at the same time.
You were misguided. Do not search for pain. Only tragedy awaits you beyond here.
A newcomer.
All these warnings of pain and tragedy. Who is your ruler? Why do you all think you know so much about me? If you won't give me an answer, then I'll just force my way through.
She's like, it's... You can tell, like...
Stop rushing into things. Just calm down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is it. Time your attacks with mine.
Right.
Persona!
It's something else.
You're mine. That's one enemy immobilized. Finish it, Joker!
Or I could just baton over to you, you know. Because he has Riot Gun.
Dance, Persona! Victory is ours!
Feel my power.
Oh, he has DB, or DB, Debile? I don't know how to say it.
Persona!
I thought it was for both. Wait, we won? Oh. Okay.
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy. In that case, witness it for yourself.
Now what?
Oh wow, the crowd is going wild. Their cheers are shaking the stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics.
Huh?
Thank you so much! I'm simply thrilled with the results I had today. Your performance exceeded anything seen before in the junior class. It was absolutely stunning. But you'll be entering high school soon. Will that impact your career in gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level. How wonderful! One last question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister! She should be here in the stadium.
What?
Oh, there she is! Sumire! Sumire! I did it! Both of us have the same dream, to be international champions.
Stop.
Let's make it come true, Sumire! Together!
Stop it!
Yoshizawa-san, you're...
I really hope this helped you understand.
a man's voice.
If you keep pushing on like this, you're going to find nothing but heartache. Please, won't you stop fighting this and just return to the current reality?
Nothing but heartache, huh? I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no intention of leaving now.
We are in agreement there. We also refuse to do as you say. Now why don't you drop the big voice behind the curtain act and face us directly?
As you wish. Head on down. I'll meet you there.
He agreed to that much more readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really will make his appearance.
Thanks for your concern. But I'm fine, really. Let's go.
Kasumi Yoshizawa, eh?
Now you see why I said that.
I have something.
I'll reveal your true form.
Again, this is really well written. Like,
We've got them surrounded.
P3 was one of the best written JRPGs ever,
Good. One got knocked out.
but this segment in this game is one of the best written things, like,
The baton pass.
ever.
Joker took one down.
You can say P3 was one of the best JRPGs written ever, but like,
Joker took one down.
this game,
Game and set.
the third semester is one of the best written, like, parts of story
Okay.
I've ever experienced.
We had room to spare.
Before we go, again, I'm just gonna warn you. If you're sensitive towards death, anxiety, depression filled, It's not for you. It really is emotional. And if you cry, there's no shame in that. This whole area, it's something else. But yeah. Let's go.
Is he this palace's
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Dr. Maruki?
Glad to see you're all doing well. I pretty much figured that you would end up infiltrating this place. Truth be told, this isn't how I was hoping we would meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're the ruler of this palace?
Palace?
A place where distorted desires manifest. We're asking if you're the source of the desires here.
Ah, I see. Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this palace's ruler, but in my case, it seems a tad different from the ones you've seen.
Would we also be correct in believing that you're involved in the abnormalities outside the palace as well?
Yes, you would. Do you like the reality I created for you?
You created it?
That's right. I have gained the power to alter reality, to make it whatever the people wish for. Is that how you really feel? The old reality was cruel and unfair. The truth is, Yoshizawa-san suffers immense pain each and every time she taps into her forgotten past.
My past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
All right. I had honestly hoped that all those warnings you were given would change your minds. But if it's your true desire, then I want you to recall who you really are. And I want you two to learn as well. Once you have, you'll need to choose between the two realities. The merciless one, or the one I've formed.
That's... Today was brutal, huh? Oh. Feeling okay? It's not that. Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine. Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now. We practice the same amount. But you are the one who always gets first place. I can't catch up to you, Kasumi. You know why? Because it's my right as the elder sister. We're in the same grade, though. Oh, don't be so down. We'll reach the top of the world together. That's our dream, right? You don't get it, huh? You'll never understand how I feel. What? Kasumi, if I were like you, things would be so much better. Hey, wait up! Kasumi's the one that people want. Look where you're going! The light's red! Hey! The talented one who can reach the top of the world. Sumire, stop! Listen to me! Sumire! What? Kasumi.
seems you remembered.
That's right. I'm... Kasumi? No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
It was last spring, before I started at Shujin. We were walking home from practice. It happened right there, on that street in the video. I wasn't looking where I was going. And Kasumi, she protected me from the car. I was saved by Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life. I'm her younger sister, Sumire Yoshizawa.
I'll take over from here. After all, I do play a part in this story. Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister, but for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed, so to the people around her, she was still Sumire-san. For some reason, though, there were a few rare exceptions to this. Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start. However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki. That was when I told him, if Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
So that's why you meddled with her cognition? For her own wishes?
That's right. Limited as it was, I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish. Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment. Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy. Who would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt, let alone heal from the emotional scarring that she's suffered? If Sumire-san can live a healthy, positive life by becoming Kasumi-san, then I believe that reality is what would make her happy.
I've had enough of your high and mighty rationalization. All you really did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
So that's how you see things, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research. But that's because my goal is to save everyone in the world like Yoshizawa-san by ending all suffering. My work will convert the wishes of the people into reality, even as we speak. My research is coming to fruition. No one will ever have to suffer again under the yoke of an unfair world. This palace, you called it? It's a place where its ruler's desires take physical form, yes? I wish to utilize my research to save humanity. I suppose that would be the desire I hold dearest.
What total nonsense.
You could very well be right. Still, I'm entirely serious about changing our imperfect reality. Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering. In fact, it's my responsibility to do so. You can see how this world's bestowed the duty upon me. The cruelties of history will vanish, and everyone will live their lives just as they've always dreamed them to be. If you don't call that salvation, then what would it be?
And you assume we'll buy into your brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand. Honestly, that sounds absolutely revolting.
Alright, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa-san, Allow me to ask you yet again, which reality is it that you wish to inhabit?
Huh?
If you so desire, you can return to your life as Sumire. But if you'd rather continue your life as Kasumi, I can grant that wish for you as well.
Dr. Maruki... It's impossible. I'm sorry, Senpai. I can't go back to being her. I can't be the one who led her sister to her death.
Please don't judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her. You two sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here. But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness? No deal so far, huh?
What do you think you're doing with her?
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest that you turn back. You've made clear that you reject the reality she desires. The reality where she lives as Kasumi Yoshizawa. It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her wishes when you say such things.
Her wishes, huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well. I honestly do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have dreams, no? I have the power to make them come true. My reality can become just the way you like.
Total waste of my time.
A shame, but I understand.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing. I agree, though. It seems we're out of options here.
Time to fight. Are you ready? Keep up and don't embarrass me.
So for those of you who don't understand what just happened, I'll explain after this.
Rejecting our lord.
Disgusting. We're not here to listen to your bullshit.
And this also looks bad, but it really isn't. You can handle it. Honestly, it's all like scripted too, so don't worry about it.
Persona!
So yeah, these ones are actually smart. Got it.
Persona! Manifest! Persona!
Yeah, so yeah, they're smart.
I'll break them.
See how they're going for my weakness. Which will be fixed soon, by the way. The 16th is the day I can fix it.
We're about to lose a lot of people. Hurry and heal them.
Yeah, shut up. Do you have any beat chains? No.
Hold up.
Hello?
Use this.
Okay.
Sona.
Hell, I used all of them.
Persona.
Let's go. Go down.
Odd.
I'll break them.
Sona. There.
There we go.
No. Such pathetic attempts won't be enough. How's this?
This freak just won't go down. We're about to lose a lot of...
Accept his mercy. Give yourselves over to him.
Did you just quit running your mouth already? I need to shut that thing up. Give me a hand. He'll die. Not bad for an improvised technique. Shall we continue this? I'm fairly certain any further negotiating is pointless.
That seems to be the case, unfortunately. But first, I have an idea. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it. That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi. There's no way I can hand her over to you with matters as they currently are. I already told you that I won't harm her, and I'll swear by it. Don't worry about her. Go. Look at the reality I've created for you all. Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I apologize, but you really are going through with this, even if it's by force. We'll meet again 1 week from today, January 9th. I genuinely pray that you'll change your mind by then.
He got away. We shouldn't chase him too far. Let's say we head back for now. I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up. To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions. At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps. I think it'd be suicide to march back in there at the moment. We need intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing. I'll do some investigating on my own. I hate that we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th. Let's meet up here next week. Although I imagine both our lives will be very different if you choose to live in this reality as your friends have been.
Give me a moment. I believe this event is voice acted, so just give me a couple minutes so I can pull up the files and then we can go from there. So yeah, I'm gonna try and run this. If it's a little laggy, I apologize. I'm trying to get this, trying to do it anyways. So if it's like a little weird voice acting, it's because I'm running it off files on my computer and trying to get cues done and everything like that, so it's gonna be a little iffy. But yeah, we're gonna try to run it. Let's see here. Desktop audio is good. I'll mute my mic real quick.
Welcome home. You sure were out late?
It's me. I've discovered something that I thought I should tell you right away. I called Yoshizawa-san's house to see what I'd learn. They believe she's been at training camp since yesterday. To think, Maruki really is changing our physical reality as he sees fit. No kidding. This is the first time I've witnessed a power that even comes close to this magnitude. In all honesty, I agree. Even the great Phantom Thieves you're so proud of fell in line with his scheme. You're going to see if you can change their minds, aren't you? Well, fine. I suppose we can use the manpower? If you can actually bring them to their senses, that is. That's wholly dependent on whether or not they're capable of leaving the reality they supposedly wished for. I'll focus on investigating Maruki further. You do what you need to.
Was that a catchy?
Well, I'll reach out to you should anything come up. Good night.
Was that a catchy? You two seem to be getting along well lately. Hey, I've been thinking. Why don't us Phantom Thieves all go out together sometime? Then Lady Yon and I can... How's that sound? Perfect, right? We should ask the rest of the gang soon.
Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it.
All right, we ought to hit the hay for today. The bed may be a tad too cozy for the both of us. Oh well, I'll just start sleeping on the sofa instead.
Also, by the way, I'm just gonna point it out now. Where is it? This line right here, this is the reason why they didn't use any of this. Because they didn't properly get a voice line for this line. So they couldn't use any of this dialogue. That's what I dislike about it. Yes, if they have the whole thing voice acted except one line, I'd prefer them use all the lines, but I guess to them it's just like, oh, it isn't complete, so it's not good enough, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I think I'm doing a pretty good job with lines. We're not done yet. We've got a couple more keys left. Actually, a lot. Got about, 20 more.
Huh? Am I fine with this?
I guess this line too.
Huh? What do you mean, my reality? Do you have a fever or something? Seriously, what are you trying to say? You're not making any sense. Nah, come on. There's no way that's true.
Ew, whoops, it looks like they didn't have a line for that. Okay, so I just did random dialogue. My bad. Back to the beginning.
Huh?
Whoops.
Am I fine? Huh? What do you mean, my reality? Do you have a
Okay, so I guess now I'm seeing why they didn't voice act this part, because they didn't have all the lines right. Let me see if I can find the lines. Give me a sec. I discovered why Atlas didn't use the lines, because they didn't have voice acting for, like, this little block right here. Okay, that doesn't seem right. Let me find that. Doesn't seem right.
What do you mean, my reality? Seriously, what are you trying? You're not making any.
Okay. Yeah, capturing Kamish. I don't even know how I'm gonna voice him. Capturing Kanoshido's palace. That's when I met you guys. When we'd go to Mementos, I'd transform into a. Keep thinking it through. Huh? Okay. There.
Oh, that's.
Like granting that wish is justice either. How can you say people are free when they're chained up in prisons in this broken world?
I guess that's why too. When was... Sorry, I'm gonna go out and do some thinking for a bit. You should get some sleep. So yeah, that's why they didn't voice act it. That part. That everything up till after the phone call. I guess if I probably put the right options too, it would have worked out, but that's gonna do it for today's episode of Persona 5 Royal. In the next episode, you're gonna watch me struggle with a bunch of voice acting lines for events that aren't voice acted in the game and might make no sense with the dialogue. Anywho, if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, share the video, join the Discord. Hope you guys enjoyed this very emotional episode. We'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.